So chemical properties of all kinds. You are able to see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is one of the very unique property, acidic property of alkanes. If you see ethyne, no? Ethyne is acidic in nature. Can anyone tell me why? Ethyne is acidic in nature. See this reaction. Sodium. It takes up sodium. This is a covalent bond. Bond becomes ionic. Na plus C minus. If you want to make a covalent bond into ionic bond in an organic compound, which is very rare, this is what you have to do. You have to take ethyne and react it with sodium or sodiamide, and you can make a covalent bond ionic. You have to make it react with sodium metal. Okay, so how why it is happening that it is forming ionic bond? You you know metals react with acid to form corresponding. Like I give example, you have suppose HCl and Na Na metal, so you'll get NaCl plus H2. Or you have zinc metal and you have H2SO4, get ZnCl2 and hydrogen gas is released. That reaction you must have seen in 10th standard. This pop sound आता है. So if you want to test that a given substance is acidic in nature, you make it react with a metal. So when you see this reaction, ethyne is reacting with a metal and forming sodium monosodium ethanide. Same thing can happen here. Disodium ethanide बन जाएगा. So why this is happening? It is because of S characters. CH bond has 50% S characters. Yeah. So the S electron or the electron involved in bonding here are very close to the nucleus of the carbon. As a result, this CH bond, what I'm talking about is this CH bond, the shared pair of electron here is also very close to the carbon here, and hydrogen becomes partially plus and carbon becomes partial minus. Polarity develops. Covalent bond becomes slightly ionic. And because hydrogen has partial plus charge, sodium is much stronger than it and it replaces hydrogen here. Once sodium comes, sodium अपना पूरा इलेक्ट्रॉन देती है कार्बन को माइनस चार्ज because of S characters ये होता है. If you have ethane, ethene and ethyne, ethyne will react with metal or ethyne is more acidic than the other two. Okay, so if show acidic property of ethyne तो आपको ये reaction दिखाना है. Out of ethane, ethene, ethyne, who is more acidic than ethine? The reason is S character. Percentage of S character for both this carbon is 50%. More electronegative by nature compared to CH2 or CH3, and that is why the sodium metal replaces hydrogen. Okay, so the kinds are acidic in nature. Ethine is a weak acid. It reacts with strong base like sodium or sodamide, give monosodium ethanide. So this reaction is not in 12th standard, but then it is useful for you if you want to carry out any ionic reaction at this point. So you need to remember this reaction for your 12th standard. Then addition reaction. Alkynes, yeah, they will mostly undergo addition reactions. So electrophilic addition. Why it is electrophilic addition? Because electrophile gets added first. And this H2 will break up, H plus will start adding first. So it is electrophilic. जो भी नाम दिया जाता है, that reactive species get added first. That is why उसको बोला जाता है. We have H2, we all know there's a hydrogenation reaction. H2 in presence of catalyst, either platinum, palladium or nickel, will undergo addition reaction. So triple bond changes to double bond. Then again addition of H2 in presence of the catalyst, you get a single bond. Okay, so nickel on heating at high pressure also will give the same thing, same product. So addition reaction with hydrogenation. Then you can have halogenation. You can add halogen to the triple bond. When you add bromine, Okay, the triple bond becomes double bond and 2 dibromopropene is obtained. Again, if you have add bromine, 1,1,2,2 tetrabromopropane is obtained. So the reaction in alkynes will be always two-step additions. Okay, because of triple bond. Triple bond changes to double bond and then to single bond. Reactions are not very complicated because simple addition of HBr. Now this is an unsymmetrical adenine. Always when such thing happens, you see like reagent unsymmetrical है यानी. So in this case there is no problem. It is not unsymmetrical. So you can add H any place and Br at any place. So CH2 double bond CHBr. Now if you want to add HBr, now it is an unsymmetrical adenine. यहाँ पे CH2 है, यहाँ पे CH है. Negative part of the adenine will go to the carbon pairing, less number of hydrogen in the double bond. So you will get your Br here. यहाँ पे जाएगा, ठीक है? And H will go here. Markovnikov's rule is followed here. So you have 1,1-dibromoethane. If you want to get 1,2-dibromoethane, you have to use peroxide here. Then it will be anti-Markovnikov's rule or peroxide effect हो जाएगा. Okay. So this is, suppose I will give an exam. I will give you ethane to 1,1-dibromethane. Okay, I can give you ethyne to 1,1-dibromethane. So how will you convert from this to this? You have to think. You may have different ways of giving the answer. Then with water, again if you see water, it is an unsymmetrical atom. HOH होता है, ठीक है? So how does water gets added? Let us see. Alkynes do not react with water at hot temperature, but in presence of mercury sulfate (HgSO4) and dilute sulfuric acid 333 Kelvin. So yes, यहाँ पे temperature condition and reagent is necessary. Sulfuric acid and HgSO. Then only this reaction happens. So it will break up because it is symmetrical. So no problem. H will go here. H will go. This structure, if you see, the pi bond is in conjugation with a single bond and a lone pair of electron. This structure is called as enol form of a ketone. It undergoes rearrangement. You see here. What will happen? The bond, pi bond shifts here and H goes here. This type of rearrangement is called as tautomerism. You must have heard about it. A type of rearrangement called as tautomerism. So this form is called as enol form of a ketone. They go on changing themselves from one to other form. If you have a ketone also, ये हो जाता है. Out of this two, this is more stable form. Okay, stable form. So here a rearrangement happens further. Pi bond goes here and H comes to this carbon and this structure. So it is not actually an alcohol. It is actually a aldehyde or a ketone. So it will rearrange itself. So you should not stop the reaction here. You have to show this step rearrange. Whenever a pi bond and OH are just adjacent to each other, they rearranges themselves into get a stable structure that is a ketone or a aldehyde. So in this case, it is a aldehyde. Suppose ये chain और लंबा होता तो कुछ और बनता था. So with water, you have to be a little careful what product is being formed. Then polymerization. As ethene was forming polythene, even ethine is used for making various polymers. Okay, long chains of compounds. So one of the polymer is polyvinyl chloride (PVC). You must have heard about PVC. It is very common. So first ethine is treated with HCl to get vinyl chloride. Okay, and then this on polymerization in presence of large number of vinyl chloride under specific reaction conditions. The conditions are not specified because the catalysts are little complicated for it. But a catalyst is necessary and temperature conditions are also necessary. You get a polyvinyl chloride structure. A long chain, this square bracket indicates that the chain is extending in this and this direction. A long chain of polyvinyl chloride will be seen. Okay, cyanide, vinyl cyanide. So when you take ethine, HCl, addition across the triple bond, you'll get vinyl cyanide. polyvinyl siding, polyacrylonitrile, PAN we call it. You need to remember this too in polymerization reaction. Okay, so next is aromatic hydrocarbon. If you get any doubt in it, please you can stop me. Okay, aromatic hydrocarbon. So what are aromatic hydrocarbons? They are compounds which had certain aroma. Generally, when we say aroma, it is pleasant smell, but not necessarily in this case. Here it is only odor. It is not very pleasant. These hydrocarbons are also known as arenes. Nowadays, mostly we don't use the term as aromatic. We use a lot of arene. Arene term is more commonly used for this compound. They possess pleasant smell, so they were given name as aromatic compounds. Aroma means pleasant smelling compound. As I told you, they are not actually having a pleasant smell. They have some smell. But in chemistry, if you talk about chemistry, chemicals, they have a pleasant smell among chemicals, let us say. They are not like perfume products. Most of such compounds are found to contain benzene ring. Benzene ring is the main structure of this aromatic compounds. Okay, they are highly unsaturated. So the first member of the family or the main member is benzene. But there are so many other aromatic compounds. They can have both type of structures, benzenoid and non-benzenoid. So there are certain aromatic compounds are non-benzenoid. They may not have benzene ring, and some may have benzene. Few examples of benzenoid compounds are the naphthalene, toluene. This is biphenyl. Are the examples. So nomenclature actually already we have seen and we saw some examples, but you can remember the positions. If you have a benzene ring, this is mono substituted में कोई problem नहीं. Simply say methyl benzene. But if you get a di substituted product, then you need to specify the positions. So if this is 1, you had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So based on one of the major substituent, we decide the numbering according to IUPAC. And in common system, we use ortho, meta, and para terms. So if this is your parent functional group or parent group, in this case both are same. तो आप किसी भी एक को ले सकते हो. So I'm taking this one. This is your parent group. Then the adjacent positions are called ortho positions. इसके जो next दो positions है, this and this is called as meta position, and exactly opposite is called as para position. So if I take this as my parent group, if this is my parent group, then this and this is ortho. We don't know ortho. This and this will be meta, and the exactly opposite is para. So it is not fixed कि यही ortho रहेगा हमेशा, यही para. It all depends upon the group you are taking as a parent group or the major group. It will go on changing. Okay? Ortho, meta, para terms are not used in IUPAC. Please remember. Is only common system. Numbering system has to be used when you are naming IUPAC. So it is methyl benzene, IUPAC you can use a name. Even toluene can be used. 1,2-dimethyl benzene, yes, correct. You cannot use orthoxylene here. Ortho आ गया ना? So O is not IUPAC. So this is orthoxylene. You can have a metaxylene when CH3 is here. We can have a paraxylene when CH3 is here. See the next slide. 1,3-dimethylbenzene, metaxylene. This is IUPAC name, this is common name. 1,4-dimethylbenzene or paraxylene. So you should remember that when CH3s are attached to benzene, common name is xylene, orthometa para. So orthometa para positions आपको ध्यान रखना है because conversions में बोला जाता है orthometa para positions. Conversions के टाइम पे आपको आ सकता है कि how will you convert paraxylene into let us say something. तो इसमें आपको अगर पता ही नहीं कि xylene क्या है तो आप नहीं कर पाओगे. यार toluene, how will you convert toluene into benzoic acid? You should know what is toluene. Both common as IUPAC name of aromatic compounds you should study from textbook. So how the structure was formed, there's a big story behind it. In short, we'll try to understand. So benzene was isolated by Michael Faraday in 1825. The molecular formula was C6H6, indicating high degree of unsaturation. From this, it was understood that it is highly unsaturated structure. But that time it was not an they did not have idea that it is ring structure or something or that. So this molecular formula did not account for its relationship to correspond alkane, alkene, and alkynes. It was not fitting anywhere. Okay, so what was the structure was a big question at that time. It had very different properties. It had unusual stability. Okay, in spite of so much of unsaturation, it used to undergo substitution reactions very easily. Okay, it was not undergoing addition reaction. इतना सारा unsaturation है, addition reactions नहीं होता था. It used to show only substitution reaction. That is replacing the group, replacing the hydrogen and taking the group. It was not allowing its unsaturation to go away. So it was highly stable and it used to show only unsaturation. It used to show substitution reaction. So because of that reason, there was a lot of confusion. Benzene was found to be a stable molecule and found to form triozonide, which indicated presence of three double bond. If you remember, हमने ओजोन का रिएक्शन देखा था डबल बॉन्ड के साथ. डबल बॉन्ड ब्रेक हो जाता है फिर एक हर्ट जैसा शेप बनता है. So benzene used to form that kind of structure. Three heart shaped structures in the structure was obtained. ये तीन ओजोन मॉलिक्यूल बेंजीन यूज कर रहा है. So it was understood that there are three double bonds, but how and what was the way they have arranged was not understood. Okay. Is it clear? So then all this confusion was later led to structure given by Kekule. Kekule gave this structure. He proposed the structure of benzene as cyclic alternate double single bond with the hydrogens attached to each carbon. Still, there was so much of confusion. Still, the structure was not able to satisfy much. The, the Kekule structure indicated the possibility of two isomeric 1,2-dibromobenzene. The one with isomer of bromine atom attached to double bond and whereas other attached to single bond. So if you take this as a structure, Kekule gave dibromo जो benzene बनता था. If I introduce one bromine here and one bromine here, it is between double bond. And if I introduce one bromine here and one bromine, it is between single bond like this. एक ये possibility है, दूसरा ये possibility. That means two different isomers I should have got. One like this and one like this. However, benzene was found to form only one ortho-substituted products. Benzene used to show, whenever studies were done, it used to show everything same. There was no difference between these two structures, which was impossible. So then that led to the conclusion that there are no two different structures; these two are actually same. And then Kekule proposed the structures like this. He said that there is a oscillating, the double bonds are continuously moving and we don't know where exactly they are present at a particular moment. And hence he proposed this particular thing, the concept of resonance. We should understand that resonance is an assumption to satisfy our doubt. Because we could not explain this, he said that there is a structure like this which fluctuates continuously from this form to this form. Okay. Still, so much of confusion was there with these two structures. And then finally, actual resonance concept came into existence. We said that these two structures are imaginary and they overlap with each other to give this structure, which is a resonance hybrid. So this is the final resonating structure proposed by Kekule, telling that benzene actually have this structure. We use the structure dotted line ऐसे. जब भी आप रिएक्शन में बेंजीन दिखाते हैं, you should show actually like this. When you show mechanism, ऐसे दिखाना होता है एक्चुअल में. Mechanism में हम इन दोनों में से कोई एक structure use करते हैं. While showing the reactions, we should use like this, but there is no hard and fast rule, so we use this also. So finally, with benzene, the concept of resonance also became more stronger because now this structure would explain most of the things which were not explained with single structure. Okay. Then this concept of aromatic.
मैं
हाँ बोलिए.
एक बेंजोएट सॉल्ट का स्ट्रक्चर दिखा सकते हैं.
किसका?
बेंजोएट सॉल्ट.
बेंजोइड.
बेंजोएट
सॉल्ट.
हाँ.
I don't know. Benzoate salt.
नहीं,
Salt means
बेंजोएट से कुछ होता है ना, एक कंपाउंड,
बेंजीन से बनेगा salt.
जो
सोडियम
सॉल्ट।
सॉल्ट. सोडियम salt of benzoic acid. ऐसा कुछ.
हाँ, वैसा ही।
बेंजोइट सॉल्ट जहां तक मुझे समझ है जो आप पूछ रहे हो वो बेंजोइक एसिड सॉल्ट होगा, क्योंकि बेंजीन में तो कभी सॉल्ट ऐसा ऐसा होता नहीं है। तो अगर आप बेंजोइक एसिड की बात कर रहे हो तो बेंजोइक एसिड में सोडियम रिप्लेस हो जाता है एच से, तो वो बेंजोइक एसिड सॉल्ट बनाता है, या पोटेशियम. So if you have a benzene ring with COOH group, so that H is replaced by Na, it becomes sodium benzoate. That is nothing but a salt of benzoic acid. और if you replace that COOH में जो हाइड्रोजन है वो K से रिप्लेस होगा तो सोडियम पोटेशियम बेंजोएट का पोटेशियम सॉल्ट ऑफ बेंजोइक एसिड. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बेंजोइक एसिड सॉल्ट्स तो है, पर बेंजोइट सॉल्ट नहीं. मुझे कुछ आइडिया. आई विल ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट इट इज समथिंग एल्स. आपने कहाँ पे पढ़ा है ये चीज?
सॉल्ट की नहीं, याद नहीं ठीक से, बट वो बेंजोएट एक कंपाउंड है, उससे नाम से।
बेंजोएट.
मैम
बेंजोएट
सोडियम
आयन
बेंजोइट।
होता है. या
मैम सोडियम बेंजोइट।
सोडियम बेंजोएट जो है वो तो सोडियम सॉल्ट ऑफ बेंजोइक एसिड है.
यस
ओके.
मैम।
हाँ. मतलब अगर आप बेंजीन से रिलेटेड कोई सॉल्ट की बात करो दैट इज द ओनली पॉसिबिलिटी. बेंजीन पे जब COOH ग्रुप आ जाएगा तो वो बेंजोइक एसिड बन जाता है. एंड इफ दैट हाइड्रोजन ऑफ दैट एसिड ग्रुप इज रिप्लेस्ड बाय सोडियम पोटेशियम और एनी अदर मेटल आयन, वो उसका करस्पॉन्डिंग सॉल्ट बन जाता है. सो दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड सोडियम बेंजोएट, पोटेशियम बेंजोएट, मैग्नीशियम बेंजोएट, ऐसे बोलते हैं उसको. बेंजोएट आयन जो है वो होगा बेंजीन रिंग के बाद COO माइनस. इफ दिस इज बेंजीन रिंग, यहाँ पे आप लाइन अटैच करके COO माइनस अगर लगाएंगे वो हो जाएगा सोडियम बेंजोएट आयन. सॉरी, बेंजोएट आयन. सोडियम तो है ही ना उसमें, बेंजोएट आयन हो जाएगा. ठीक है.
यस मैम।
ओके. सो दिस aromaticity, we told ना कि benzene possesses special stability, so that name was given. that special stability को नाम दिया गया था aromaticity. So if you, there are many other compounds who possess this special stability, aromaticity. So how to identify that a given compound possesses this special property of aromatic? अगर benzene ring है हमें पता चल जाता है कि it is aromatic and it has the property of aromaticity. But if it is not having a benzene ring, then how to find out okay, it is an aromatic compound or it possesses that special stability what benzene is also having? The first requirement is planarity. It should be planar. If you see benzene structure, it is planar. Those six membered ring है. Otherwise, if you say cyclohexane, cyclic ring में 6 कार्बन अगर attached है, not alternate doubles, it is not planar. It get twisted and turn, and it is not in one plane. It is in different plane. It has different type of forms, chair forms and board forms. So non-planar. थ्री कार्बन अगर रिंग फॉर्म में रहते हैं तो भी प्लेनार हो सकता है, फोर भी. बट फिफ्थ कार्बन के बाद धीरे धीरे प्लेनारिटी कम हो जाती है. दे आर फाउंड टू ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न देमसेल्फ टू reduce the planarity, and they go in 2 or 3 dimension. The reason is जो बॉन्ड एंगल होता है. so if you see this benzene, ये देखो ये दोनों के बीच का जो बॉन्ड एंगल है यहाँ पे, it is very less. so it is highly strained structure. अगर हम सोचे तो it has to undergo it has to go to other plane. It should twist and turn and make itself stable by going to different planes, but ऐसा होता नहीं है. That is what is called special stability. It is still planar, though the bond angle here is 60 degrees. That is very very less, highly difficult to stay. अगर ये डबल बॉन्ड्स नहीं होते बेंजीन में, this structure would have twisted itself and it would have all the 6 carbons would have changed adjusted themselves in 3 or 4 different plane. At least 3 planes में adjust करते हैं, तो वो बेंजीन में नहीं होता है. So planarity is the first requirement for compound to show the special stability property or aromaticity. Complete delocalization of pi electron in the ring. There should be delocalization. Delocalization means movement. Pi electron should easily move throughout the structure. It should not be staying at one place. It should be moving throughout the structure very comfortably. So if you again see this picture, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. This is called as pi electron in conjugation. When this is the situation, the bonds are easily moving. ये pi bond यहाँ shift करेगा, ये यहाँ shift करेगा और ये यहाँ shift करेगा. ऐसे वो continuously move करेंगे. That is what is called as delocalization. There should be alternate double single bonding, or we say that there should be conjugation of pi electrons in the ring. Then only this will happen. Presence of 4n plus 2 pi electron. This was given by Huckel, so it is called as Huckel's rule. इतने pi electrons होने चाहिए at least. When n is 1, n is an integer. If you put n is 0, तो जो वैल्यू आता है उतने pi electron होने चाहिए. When n is equal to 1, तो pi electron जितने आते हैं उतने pi electron अगर होंगे तो all these three criteria should be satisfied, not any one criteria. अगर कोई भी एक भी satisfied नहीं होता है, so that particular structure is not a aromatic structure. Like we'll take example, the structures, they are all planar. The example that I'm taking. So here when you say n is equal to 1, 6 pi electrons आते हैं. Correct है क्या? Check करें. N is equal to 1. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 pi electron. Okay. So they are planar. Their pi electron is satisfied. 4n plus 2. They all have 6 electrons. Pi electron देखो 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 and this is as good as pi electron. हाँ, यहाँ पे माइनस चार्ज को पाई या डबल बॉन्ड की तरह गिना जाता है. ठीक है, याद रखिए ये बात. दिस इज एज गुड एज डबल बॉन्ड. पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन है, बट इसको पाई की तरह गिने जाएंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6. ओके, प्लस चार्ज को पाई इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं गिनते हैं. सबके पास 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन है. ठीक है, आर दे कॉन्जुगेटिंग, आर दे मूविंग, इज इट अल्टरनेट डबल सिंगल अरेंजमेंट, डबल सिंगल डबल सिंगल डबल सिंगल. करेक्ट. यहाँ पे देखो डबल बॉन्ड, single bond, double bond, single bond. This is as good as double bond again, remember. Then single bond. Yes. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. This is not a double bond, but pi electron can come and stay here. So you can count it as a conjugation system, plus charge and a single bond. So ऐसा अगर रहता है ना, it is also conjugated system. Please remember, इसलिए ये example आपको दिया है. So whenever a plus charge is there and 6 electron, इसको इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं गिनते हैं, बट इसको कॉन्जुगेशन गिनते हैं. ठीक है, और ये सिचुएशन, the lone pair is there, it is as good as double bond and it helps in conjugation, movement of bonds. So ऐसा होगा तो it is aromatic. This is again naphthalene, very clearly seen, benzene ring के साथ है, ये भी benzene ring के साथ है, and they are planar and aromatic. N is equal to 10 electrons and this is N is equal to 3, 14 electrons आते हैं यहाँ पे. Example. ठीक है, so ये this part is again important, this requirement for aromaticity, and you may be given some structures and you may be asked, are these structures aromatic, explain or justify why they are not aromatic. ऐसे भी आपको क्वेश्चन आ सकते. Okay, now preparation of benzene. As you were telling, see the structure. So from decarboxylation of aromatic acid, like decarboxylation reaction you are already familiar ना, हमने किया था ना decarboxylation, removal of CO2. Just remove this CO2, you get your structure. If you remove this CO2, you get this directly. That is why it is named as decarboxylation. The reaction of benzoic acid with soda lime. Soda lime is CO and NaOH का mixture. You get sodium salt of benzoic acid, sodium benzoate, which reacts with soda lime at high temperature to produce benzene. So as I told you, wherever you have a benzoic acidic functional group, to make it more reactive, we convert the bond to ionic, COONA. The reaction is very fast, this bond breaks very fast, okay? And then you get benzoate. Then further, the removal of CO2 takes place from here. Okay, so this is same as alkane. Alkane mein we used to prepare alkanes using डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ एसिटिक एसिड, फॉर्मिक एसिड यूज करके हमने किया था, वैसा ही सेम रिएक्शन है ये decarboxylation reaction. In your 12th standard, you can just directly write COH, write this, and you can show this as your product. You don't have to go to this step. It is not necessary. It is understood that always COH will be get converted to, because of presence of NaOH, into this sodium salt. So first method of preparation is decarboxylation. Then phenol. This is also a very good method of preparation of benzene. If you have any other type of monosubstituted benzene like toluene है, ये है वो, इसको phenol में convert कर दीजिए. Then phenol with zinc dust on heating will form benzene, ZnO. It removes the oxygen from here, zinc, and forms it. So a reduction reaction. Okay. Then cyclic polymerization. Even this is a very good method of preparation of benzene. They're all very different methods and very important methods. Any alkene can be converted to alkene or alkyne, or suppose आपको बोला जाएगा क्लोरोइथेन से कैसे बनाना है benzene. You have to convert it into ethyne, and then you can go using red hot iron tube at 873 Kelvin. Here reaction conditions are necessary to specify. Then there will be bonding taking place here, like this. Bonds will be formed and you get benzene. So all the three methods of preparation are unique and important. Decarboxylation using soda lime. Then by using phenol, we can convert benzene using zinc. And by using ethyne at 873 in red hot iron tube, you can carry out polymerization reaction to get benzene. Three methods are given in your syllabus. Properties of benzene. Benzene has kerosene-like odor, colorless. Benzene is non-polar aromatic hydrocarbon. It is actually not having kerosene-like odor. It is having a very bad odor. It is not, as kerosene smell is much better. But then you can compare. So it is not having very pleasant smell. It is colorless, non-polar aromatic hydrocarbon, insoluble in polar solvents like water.
Ma'am, can you please show the cyclic polymerization reaction once again?
Yes. See this one. You take ethyne, and then when you put ethyne in red hot iron tube at very high temperature, there will be shifting of pi bonds. ये देखो यहाँ पे जो bonds है ना, ये pi bonds इन दोनों के बीच में, that's why it's called as polymerization. Polymerization जो है, it happens by free radical mechanism. ये जो pi bond है ना, ये ब्रेक हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे एक डॉट बनेगा, यहाँ पे एक डॉट बनेगा, फ्री रेडिकल. ठीक है, यहाँ पे एक डॉट बनेगा, यहाँ पे एक डॉट. यू रिमेम्बर ना फ्री रेडिकल जो रिएक्टिव स्पीशीज है, यहाँ पे भी बन जाएगा. जैसे बहुत सारे इथाइन पूरे सिस्टम में रहेंगे, जिसमें बहुत सारे फ्री रेडिकल, इथाइन फ्री रेडिकल्स मिलेंगे. जैसे यहाँ पे एक डॉट और ये डॉट डिस्टेंस क्लोज आ जाएंगे, पास आ जाएंगे एक दूसरे के, फटाक से यहाँ पे एक बॉन्ड बन जाएगा. और ऐसा सिचुएशन फिर अगर तीन सच इथाइन्स कम क्लोज टू ईच अदर, देयर विल बी वेरी फास्ट बॉन्ड फॉर्म, एंड जैसे ये बॉन्ड बन गया आपको बेंजीन मिल जाएगा. देयर मे बी सिचुएशन में ये और यही बॉन्ड बना पाया, ऐसा कुछ तीसरा आया नहीं, बट क्योंकि क्लोज कंटेनर में ये रिएक्शन होते रहता है, you will get large quantity of benzene. So it is actually a free radical mechanism. Polymerization का मतलब क्या होता है, एक छोटी यूनिट ऐड करके या रिप्लेस करके छोटे छोटे ग्रुप्स को रिमूव करके एक रिंग स्ट्रक्चर या बड़ा स्ट्रक्चर बनाती है. तो इट इज फॉर्मिंग अ पॉलीमर, अ टाइप ऑफ पॉलीमर. ठीक है, इट इज नॉट एक्चुअली अ पॉलीमर. पॉलीमर का चेन लेंथ बहुत लंबा होता है, ये रिंग फॉर्म में आने की वजह से छोटा रहता है. तो साइक्लिक, दैट इज व्हाई द नेम इज गिवन साइक्लिक पॉलीमराइजेशन. इट विल स्टॉप एट वन प्लेस. ठीक है, कुछ इसमें डाउट है आपको? Should I go to the next slide?
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So benzene is soluble in non-polar organic solvent like carbon tetrachloride. It is a good organic solvent. Benzene, जब आप water use नहीं कर सकते हैं, आप alcohol अगर use नहीं करते, आप benzene use कर सकते हैं as solvent. There are places where you can't use water. So benzene is also a very good solvent. It burns with sooty flame because of its aromatic, because it is an aromatic compound. So if you take benzene, any benzene compound or benzene, and you take little quantity on the metal rod and put in the flame, you will get fumes showing its unsaturation. Boiling point of benzene is 353. This physical properties are not very much important to remember as such. यहाँ पे main point आपको, it is a very good organic solvent, you should remember. It is non-polar in nature. It is not soluble in water. These are the points you need to remember. And this point, it burns with sooty flame. This is one of the tests to identify aromatic compounds. If you go in higher classes at TIC chemistry and you do organic reactions, this test you will be always doing to check whether it is aromatic or not. Reactions of benzene. As I told you, benzene will undergo substitution reactions. That is, hydrogen will be replaced from benzene. And it actually undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions. You should understand electrophilic. It will allow addition of an electrophile, not nucleophiles. हाँ देखो, मतलब anything which is electron deficient, H plus जाएगा और कोई भी plus चीज ये अंदर आएगा. So first is nitration. Here very specific and strict conditions are needed when you want to carry out reaction of benzene. आप just arrow पे NO2 लिख करके या HNO3 लिख करके product नहीं बना सकते हो. All the reactions of benzene are very specific. So HNO3 plus H2SO4 nitrating mixture बोलते हैं इसको. When you take this, you get nitronium ion. This plus charge will be, okay, nitrogen पे आना चाहिए. Okay, nitronium ion will form HSO4 minus ion and H2. So this is our electrophile. One of the hydrogen from anywhere you remove as H plus and you introduce this NO2 at that position. Okay, so you'll get nitrobenzene. Okay, so that H goes with the remaining hydrogen and oxygen as H2. This is called as nitration of benzene using nitrating mixture. In your 12th standard, if you don't remember this, you can write over the arrow as nitrating mixture and then show the product. That is also possible, but you should know what is nitrating mixture. These two together are called as nitrating mixture. Then sulfonation, but the requirement is fuming H2SO4. Fuming H2SO4 or oleum, that is nothing but H2SO4 plus SO3. Fuming H2SO4 क्या होता है? H2SO4 present in fumes of SO3 gas, that is fuming H2SO4. This H2SO4 and SO3 together forms oleum, that is H2S2O7. that is why oleum. तो आप oleum लेकर के भी हीट करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? इसमें कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. That is why oleum can also be used. Oleum is nothing but H2S2O7. So when you heat, what will be obtained? SO3H minus ion निकलेगा इससे, इस रिएक्शन इन दोनों को जब आप हीट करेंगे. So one of the H plus ion will be replaced by SO3H ion, benzene sulfonic acid. And again the mechanism is electrophilic substitution reaction. Next is halogenation, addition of halogen group. So Cl2 in presence of catalyst. Without this, the reaction will not happen. Anhydrous AlC, that is Lewis acid. You can have AlCl3, FeCl3, FeBr3. Most commonly, most of the reference book आपको यही मिलेगा. Anhydrous AL. Anhydrous means no water should be present. What will happen? This Cl2 will react with AlCl3 first and form AlCl4 minus ion and Cl plus. See, the reaction needs what? A electrophile. Chlorine अगर break होगा तो क्या बनाएगा? Cl minus बनाएगा. We don't want Cl minus. We want Cl plus. So we use this anhydrous AlCl3, this catalyst. This will react with Cl2 to form AlCl4 minus and Cl plus. That Cl plus जो radical है वो bond बनाएगा यहाँ पे. The electrophile used in this reaction is not Cl minus, or it is what? It is a Cl minus is a nucleophile. It is Cl plus. ये आपको याद रखना है. All aromatic reactions electrophile. There very few are there with nucleophile, but they are very less, and they are not in your 11th standard syllabus. So again, it is an electrophilic substitution reaction. And see, anhydrous AlCl3 again, dark and cold. If you carry out the reaction with excess of chlorine, anhydrous AlCl3, so all the 6 hydrogens can be replaced. Hexachlorobenzene can be obtained. Okay, again, this is substitution reaction. All the 6 hydrogens have been substituted here. So when you take less amount of chlorine, mono substituted. When you take excess of chlorine, you get hexa substituted product. This is very important reaction, Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. 12th standard में भी आपको है. Again same thing, you have anhydrous AlCl3. Friedel-Crafts reaction takes place in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 और Lewis acid, FeBr3, वो सब ठीक है. तो this reaction will lead to alkylation of benzene. Okay, benzene ring CH3Cl. You can use anything here that will break up to give you CH3 plus. Like you can use CH3CN cyanide. You can use CH3OH. Anything that will break up to give you CH3 plus. Most common is this. Methyl chloride, alkyl chlorides. Alkyl bromide ले सकते हो, alkyl iodide ले सकते हो, अल्कोहल्स ले सकते हो, साइनाइड्स ले सकते हो, ठीक है. Any such reagent that will break up to give you CH3 plus in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. So when the reaction will take place, anhydrous AlCl3 इसको ले लेगा क्लोरीन as AlCl4 minus, और क्या बचेगा, CH3 plus बचेगा. CH3 plus is the electrophile that will replace H plus. You'll get toluene. If it is C2H5, anhydrous AlCl3 को ethyl benzene मिलेगा. Okay. This is Friedel-Crafts acylation. नाम नहीं दिया है.
हम वापस जा सकते हैं डायग्राम पे.
हाँ बोलिए. ये स्क्रीन देखना है.
मतलब सेकंड वाला समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
ये वाला.
हाँ.
देखिए जैसे यहाँ पे हुआ था, जब ब्रेक होगा यहाँ पे से ब्रेक होगा. Anhydrous AlCl3 will react with this first. It will form anhydrous AlCl3 react करेगा, इससे बनाएगा AlCl4 माइनस आयन. इसको ले लेगा अपने साथ, ठीक है. एक ब्रैकेट आ जाता है AlCl4 माइनस, तो जो पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो चला जाता है, तो क्या बचेगा, C2H5 प्लस एन इलेक्ट्रोफाइल और कार्बोकेटायन, ठीक है. फिर कोई भी हाइड्रोजन यहाँ से रिप्लेस हो जाएगा और वहां पे C2H5 जाके बॉन्ड बनाएगा. The product will be ethyl benzene. It is same as this. The electrophile will be CH3 plus here. यहाँ पे C2H5 plus होगा, ठीक है.
ओके मैम.
So this was Friedel-Crafts alkylation. Alkyl group is added. The next is I was not able to put the name. It is Friedel-Crafts. I did not put actually the name. Acylation है ये. Acyl. These groups are called as acyl group. देखो हमने कार्बन, हमने कीटोन ग्रुप इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया, CO group. This is called as acyl group. So these two reactions are also Friedel-Crafts reaction, but they are acylation reaction. ACYLATION. ऐसा Friedel-Crafts acylation. Okay. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, सेम वही चीज हो रही है, मैकेनिज्म वही है, but here the reagent should be such that you get CH3CO carbonyl group होना चाहिए. These are called as acid chlorides. These compounds are called as acid chlorides. These compounds are called as acid anhydrides. CH3COCl, CH3COBr. यहाँ पे alkyl group कोई भी हो सकता है. You can have C2H5, you can have C3H7, anything. Okay. So इसमें भी वैसे ही होगा सेम. AlCl3 will react with this. ये Cl को निकाल के अपने साथ लेके जाएगा. यहाँ पे बॉन्ड ब्रेक होगा. You get CH3CO. यहाँ पे प्लस चार्ज यहाँ पे आएगा, इस कार्बन पे आएगा ना. यहाँ पे CH3 C double bond O and plus will be over this carbon. Then one of the hydrogen will be removed as H plus and यहाँ से bond बनेगा इस कार्बन से COCH3. So this is acetophenone, a benzene ring, a carbonyl group and a alkyl group. This is an aromatic ketone. Is an aromatic ketone, acetophenone. Similarly अगर आप यहाँ पे CH3 के बदले में एक बेंजीन रिंग होता था, C6H5COCl, बेंजोइल क्लोराइड, तो यहाँ पे क्या आता था, एक बेंजीन रिंग C6H5 आ जाता था यहाँ पे. That is benzophenone. दोनों तरफ बेंजीन रिंग with a ketone. Okay, so if you go on replacing the CH3 with any other group, what will happen? यू विल गेट अकॉर्डिंगली, यहाँ पे आपको वो ग्रुप मिलेगा और आपको वैसा कीटोन मिल जाएगा. सो लाइक एसिटोफिनोन यू कैन गेट बेंजोफिनोन. व्हाट ओनली यू टू डू, यू अभी CH3 के बदले में आपको एक बेंजीन रिंग लगा देना है, दैट विल बी बेंजोइल क्लोराइड, बेंजोफिनोन बन जाएगा. इफ यू पुट C2H5 here, so the bond will be C2H5, COC2H5, ethyl phenol. Normally इसको हम IUPAC nomenclature देंगे. Benzene in this side and this side a longer chain. I will give you examples in your book. Like let us discuss इसका IUPAC नेम क्या होगा. Acetophenone is accepted by IUPAC, but अगर आप इसका नाम करना चाहेंगे तो कैसे करेंगे? You have to number from here. 1, this will be a substituent, okay? 1, 2 carbon chain, huh? The rule is functional group is outside, no? So this will be a substituent. So 1, 2. So 1-phenyl ethanone. 2 carbon containing ketone, no? Ethanone. First position पे phenyl group. So 1-phenyl ethanone will be the name of the structure. But IUPAC generally यही यूज करता है बहुत ज्यादा. ठीक है. ये यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? एनहाइड्रस एसिटिक एसिड में कैसे रिएक्शन होगा? CH3CO ट्वाइस है, ऐसा बॉन्ड है. एक CH3CO यहाँ पे होगा, एक CH3CO यहाँ पे होगा और एक ऑक्सीजन है. So when the reaction will take place, the bond will break from here, यहाँ से. One of the CH3CO will go here and another CH3COO के पास कौन आएगा? यहाँ का H आएगा. So you get acetic acid as one of your product. ठीक है. ये जो साइड का CH3CO AlCl3 टाइप पहले कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाएगा, जैसे ही H रिलीज होता है यहाँ पे आएगा. सी इवन इट हैपेंस हियर. लास्ट स्टेप में क्या हुआ? AlCl4 माइनस था ना, तो जैसे ही H प्लस निकलेगा यहाँ का वो क्लोरीन निकल के उसके साथ चला जाता है. ठीक है. वैसे यहाँ पे भी होगा. CH3COO इसके साथ बॉन्ड बनाएगा पहले माइनस जाके, जैसे ही H रिलीज होगा CH3COH बन जाएगा एंड यू गेट अगेन एसिटोफिनोल. एनी डाउट इन दिस?
मैम वो जो नीचे वाली रिएक्शन है उसमें क्लोरीन आयंस कहाँ पे है?
ये वाले रिएक्शन में ना इट इज डबल, इट इज एन अनहाइड्राइड CH3COO, फिर और एक वापस नीचे जाएंगे तो OCCH3, ऐसे दो है, एक इस तरफ एक इस तरफ इस ऑक्सीजन की. ये जो ग्रुप है ये दोनों तरफ है, एक यहाँ पे भी है और एक
Okay,
उस तरफ भी. हाँ, तो दो सच एनहाइड्राइड्स बोलते हैं इनको. ठीक है. तो जब बॉन्ड ब्रेक होगा, यहाँ से ब्रेक होगा सपोज, तो यू विल गेट 1 CH3CO प्लस आयन जो यहाँ चला गया एंड अदर साइड क्या रहेगा? ये पूरा ग्रुप उस तरफ भी दो लिखा है ना हमने, CH3COO बचेगा, वो H प्लस के साथ जाएगा. That
Yes,
is this. ठीक है.
थैंक यू मैम.
Okay. So it is 10 to now. I will stop here because it will take some time for me to explain further. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss IUPAC names, huh? Of the and I'll be posting one more sheet today. Okay. We'll discuss further in the next class. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.